All right, time for another edition of Kitchen Creations. This is a recipe from Mariko Jackson's Little Foodie column in today's Honolulu Star Advertiser. You can find it in the Today section if you'd like to do it. And joining us is Chef Ronnie Nasuti from Tiki's Grill and Bar to show us a little bit more about how to make pumpkin pie pudding. Good morning.
Good morning.
This looks good. Perfect timing.
Quite simple recipe. All the flavors of pumpkin pie in a little bowl.
Okay. So
Easy
let's get
money.
started.
So coconut milk. Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's a different, you don't have that usually in pumpkin pie, but it's
No.
actually not a predominant flavor in here when you have the pumpkin spice and everything.
Oh, okay.
It's a half a cup of brown sugar. Couple of eggs.
Now, did you have trouble finding the pumpkin? Because we've heard there might be a shortage this
This
year.
is canned pumpkin. The recipe doesn't specify. I assume it's canned pumpkin, and they had it. Foodland had it.
Okay, so Foodland had it. Okay, good to know.
I heard there's a pumpkin shortage as well, but I wonder if that has anything to do with the canned products. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it does
Did
have to
say
do with
it?
the canned products.
Really?
But I was just curious. Yeah, it's a little early still. for
There's
the
an egg
season.
shortage too.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you're just paying for that.
It's going to be a rough holiday season, I think. Okay, so a little bit of pumpkin spice and salt.
Okay.
Recipe calls for. There you go. And then it says to blend it and then cook it in a saucepan until it becomes thick. It says that it's okay if it curdles because you have to reblend it after. I use my trusty stick blender that I bought at Long's 10 years ago. Then I don't have to mess up a blender because you can dip this to clean it.
That's smart.
So it's that simple. Once everything's incorporated, right?
So people are worried about it curdling when it cooks.
It does actually.
Which is okay.
Coconut milk separates very easily,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
right? It's not
Right.
real heavy cream. This you would cook it for
Okay.
purposes of, right, to get it to turn into pudding. 5 to 7 minutes recipe says. It will start to turn solid and look pudding-like, but it will look broken as well.
Okay.
You'd be cooking all this up, stirring it frequently, not letting it stick. It's going to want to stick as well. There's eggs in it. And then you would transfer it after it was cooked
Okay.
evenly into 4 ramekins or cups or bowls or whatever you have. Maybe I could have blended a little better. Well, it would have been cooked, right? So.
Yeah.
But you get the idea, and that's what I did last night
So do
at
you
home.
put it in the oven?
No.
Oh, you
After
just
it's cooked, and then you put it in the refrigerator, and it's pudding.
Okay.
It's that simple. So those ones I made right there last night.
Oh, I see. Okay. What did
You're
you think of
supposed
the flavor?
What's that?
What did you think of the flavor?
I think it tastes just like pumpkin pie. Like
Yeah?
I said, the coconut's not even predominant.
Okay.
Then recipe says you can serve it with some whipped cream.
Oh,
So
look at
again,
him
you can use your
making
trusty stick blender. If your cream is nice and cold, it should turn it right into whipped cream in front of your eyes. Again, I didn't use a whip. I didn't use a blender. I like the stick blender thing.
Oh, I like it too. It seems like it makes it a lot easier.
They have these in commercial kitchens. They have like a horsepower, and they're 3 feet long, and they do some serious damage. I put a little bit of sugar in
wow.
here. That's all I did,
Okay.
and then there you have it.
All right.
Right? Pumpkin pudding with a little bit of whipped cream on top.
Looks fantastic. All right, while he finishes that up, just remember you can find the recipe in today's edition of the Star Advertiser. Just look in the Today section. And we want to thank Ronnie from Tiki's Grill and Bar for coming in and helping us make this today. This looks like fun. We're going to be eating this during the commercial break. All right, you going to have some too?
Sure. Pumpkin pie, right?
It's good. I like it.
It's good. You didn't have to make a crust.